Hey there out there. My name is Brett, and I wanted to start doing a few little videos of record stuff. I'm not able to do a lot of work right now. I'm on shoulder surgery leave from work, and I've been cleared to do some moving of stuff, but I can't do some physical stuff. So I was like, all right, let's just do some videos of some of the hobbies I like. And if you look at my page, you'll see some of the other videos I've been putting up on stereo equipment and a couple record finds and things like that. So, but I wanted to do the top 10 Discogs medium price of the records that I have on hand here at the house now. Some stuff is put away, so I won't mention that in the list in storage. But so anyway, yeah. So here we go. We'll start off. Number 10 is a Queen album. Queen, A Night at the Opera, the Mobile Fidelity version. This one sells for a low of basically $100, medium price of $150, and a high of $451. I picked up a lot of my Mobile Fidelity stuff in the late 70s as a teenager, and then picked up a lot more in the 90s, or I'm sorry, the 80s when I was in the Navy. Hit the Navy Exchange because they would bring stuff out that was back stock, things like that. So they might have been 2, 3, 4 years old even, but still brand new, and they'd bring them out. So I was always going down there to pick up stuff and would find some. So anyways, Queen, Night at the Opera, number 10. Next up, I have Alice Coltrane coming in at number 9, featuring Pharoah Sanders and Joe Henderson. And this one comes in at $75 for the low, $190 basically for the medium, and the high of $620. Got this quite a while ago in a collection that had quite a bit of jazz. I knew of Alice Coltrane from reading about John Coltrane and some other jazz books that I would read, but I hadn't had any. But when I did get some, basically cleaned it all up and listened to it, and some really good stuff. So I've hung on to this one and a couple other records of hers, and it is a very enjoyable listen if you get time to do it. So number 9, Alice Coltrane. Coming in at number 8 is make sure it's upside, the Sonics. Too lazy to take it out of the sleeve here, or the picture frame, because it hangs up on the wall over there. So this is the Sonics. Here are the Sonics. Comes in at $195 for the medium, $60 for the low, and $1,542 for the high of this album. Sonics, as I'm sure most people know, Northwest band from 65, I think it was, 65, 66, basically when they were making the records. Great punk. Early punk, I would say, but I think most people label it as garage band stuff. But check them out. It's a great listen. I really enjoy the Sonics. So that was number 8. Coming in at number 7 is another Mobile Fidelity. David Bowie, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy, Stardust, and the Spiders from Mars. This is another one that I picked up at the Navy Exchange, sealed. Still has the sticker on there, the price tag from the exchange. And I have other various copies that I play for myself, nice originals, Canadian pressings, things like that, represses. This one, it got put away with a bunch of other stuff, unfortunately, when I went through a divorce. And then I broke it out years later and just never opened it up. So anyways, Ziggy Stardust. Comes in low of $84, medium price of $198, and a high of $286. Coming in at number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure, okay, want to make sure I didn't have it showing anything. Jimi Hendrix Ladyland UK version. So I'm pretty sure I got tape everywhere where it needs to be. But Jimi comes in at $30 for the low, $214 for the medium, and $534 for the high. Did this one in a trade a few years back at a record show. Guy wanted to trade for I think I gave him a Miles Davis Bitches Brew and something else. for this one, and because I have the regular issues of this one, but I always wanted the UK cover, so it was a good trade for both of us. And yeah, so there's Jimi Hendrix. Coming in at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is another Sonics album. This one's Boom. Really great album. I picked up my Sonic stuff probably in the 90s, I would say, mid-90s, in collections. I really didn't know about the Sonics then, but when I found these records, I was like, especially this one, I was like, it's a cool cover. And I did some research. I was like, oh, hey, Northwest band. So I got a couple books on Northwest music and checked it all out, and great stuff. I don't think they were as high priced in the mid-90s as they are now. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I don't remember when Discogs started up and keeping prices. But anyways, really good album. 50 basically for the low, 235 for the medium, and 524 for the high on this one. Check them out if you haven't listened to these guys, and I think you'll agree that it could be considered some early punk. So, all right, number 4 is the Beatles. Yesterday and Today, Second State Butcher. This one, a little bit of a scuff mark here, but you can really see Ringo's turtleneck right there. This one has a really clean album, and the orange inner sleeve, the capital inner sleeve, is in perfect shape. So I've had a few of these come and go. Still looking for a really nice unpeeled, or a really nice first state. I've got some really bad third states people have peeled and stuff, but I really want that first state one of these days. And so this one comes in at 120 for the low, 333 for the medium, and 1200 for the high. Number 3, another Northwest band, Nirvana. Nevermind. I'm sure everyone knows about this album. They're kind of like the Beatles of the 90s. You know, they hit at the right time for the right generation. Here's a really nice Mobile Fidelity one. Comes in at 275 low, 375 median, and 585 for the high. Yeah, had this one for quite a long time. I do listen to it when I'm playing the nice Riga table. If I'm using some of my other fully automatic tables, I'll play my represses, things like that. So, great album. Alright, number 2 is a album actually I just picked up about 2 weeks ago, I want to say it was. I had a lesser copy, but this one is a really clean copy of David Bowie's first album on the nice white Durham. Hope I'm saying that correctly. I would say that album grades out at least excellent, if not near minus. I was really pleased to find it. It actually has, it's not a big deal because it doesn't really add any value to it, but the promo copy stamp on there came from a collection from a guy that I guess used to work at Budget Tapes and Records, I think it was, down in Seattle, and he's sadly passed away, and the family was moving on the records and stuff. That one, I didn't mention it, but it comes in the low of 265, the median of 391, and a high of 699 on that one. So, and then on to the top, my most expensive, which I have a few different copies because I'm trying to collect the 6 different variants. Here's the Velvet Underground, Banana Peel. This is the mono copy. I have the stereo copy over there. For people that don't know, which I'm sure most people do know, this is the Emerson Torso cover, where you can see the journalist whose picture got put in there, unauthorized, so they recalled it. And this one sells for $144 for the low, $480 for the median, and $3,054 has been the highest. Mine will not fetch that because it's got a torn banana. but, or it's not peeled, but it's, you know, the top's missing. So, and that's the hard part about these, just they got beat up and stored, and they would get like that. Like I said, I've got, that's the mono, I have the stereo over there, and then I pulled this one out too, just so you can see the difference. This one's has a really nice banana cover, but this one is the airbrush version, so you can see where the journalist was airbrushed out. So I have stereo mono of that one. Also, I am looking for the black sticker versions of stereo mono, and then I would have all 6 of those. So I don't want to just go buy them. I like searching and finding stuff in collections and stuff. So anyway, that's my top 10 Discogs median price. I did not include box sets. I have lots of box sets that are worth more, that are up, that would have made it, but I didn't want to do box sets. So yeah, if you want to chat about stuff, message, write comments, click that subscribe if you want to follow, because I also talk about stereo gear if you look at my channel, because I like repairing that kind of stuff. I haven't talked about, but I do jukeboxes, I do pinballs also. I haven't been doing a lot of that stuff. Even with the stereo gear, I always have to go find my wife or my boys to pick the stuff up and set it down for me so I can take it apart, because I can do little stuff, but I just can't lift big things. And even when we got the new Guns N' Roses pinball, had to have them do it. I was just being the boss, pointing, hey, do this, do that, don't scratch this, don't scratch that. But hey, anyway, but yeah, I love chatting about music, stereo gear, pinballs, jukeboxes, all that kind of stuff. So hope to see some comments, get some conversation going. Try to do some more videos on some maybe, you know, certain bands that I have a bunch of records of, and we'll talk about those, or whatever you like to talk about. So not a professional at this stuff, just kind of doing it with a little camera, and no big lighting, no microphones, nothing like that. So just a hobbyist trying to get something going. So alright, hey, thanks for watching and enjoy the music.